Okay, I have to go at lightning. I have to go lightning speed. So here again, this zone is my cutting station. I'm gonna go really fast because I have a little baby sitting over there being entertained with his glasses. Say hi, baby. Hey, Mr. Handsome. Okay, back to the video. Okay, so in this drawer, the top, I have my stamp presses. Love these, swear by these. I have both Martha Stewart sizes, and I have the big Fiskars. Okay, yeah, I have the 4x6. I have the little one, 3x4, the 4x6, and then the big Fisker big one. Love them, love them, love them. They make all the difference when you're stamping. Okay, and here I have kind of my mats for piercing, for glass cutting, stamp cleaning mat. And this one, I've got a drawer of stamping blocks, all different sizes. And a little trick, I always keep an eraser handy because sometimes you need to prime your stamps, and I keep this little file just to prime my stamps too if they're not working well. Okay, and so then in this Jetmax here, I've got these little Making Memories alpha stamps. They're really great. This is the Word one, but I have all of the fonts that they made. They don't make them anymore, so I had to collect them like on eBay. But I love them. Can't get it back in right now. Hilarious, of course, right? Let me just take a couple of these out to show you real quick, just real quick. So I have the, they're the magnetic stamp alphabets, and I have Providence, because I know somebody will want to know, can I show all the sets? I have Rummage, I have Evolution, I have Express It, and then I have this magnetic ornaments. Okay, what else is in this little drawer here? I have, that's the kit. That's what they come in the kit. Here's like a kit and the little stamper. You put the little magnetic on there and then you stamp. And the baby he's eating his glasses. Hilarious. Okay, and then I have some wood stamps. And I have some word stamps. Again, that's what I tend to buy, is word stamps and alphas. And I have those self-inking stampers back there in the back. Okay. And I'll put this stuff up later. And then here I have like a drawer of cardstock, colored cardstock, solids, lots of little pieces, just if I need them quick and handy. I have a whole area of scraps, but this is like my quick and easy if I need to make a die cut or an embellishment or something. Okay. And so here's a drawer that I have all my embossing files. I'm a big fan. Everybody who was in the swap, they know that embossing file. And then I made this one I used recently. But I love these little embossing files. It's probably one of my favorite things to use. So I have a bunch of those. And I have the long ones in the back here for backgrounds. I have some texture files in here. And this is an extra bronzer I have, one of my favorite colors, so I have an extra. Okay, ooh, this is kind of a drawer. It just has stuff in it. I know everybody has one, so this is my stuff in it drawer. I do have a couple little blings that I just started recently buying blings, so I haven't figured out how to store them. But that's what's in there. This is my stuff drawer. Okay, so here in this drawer, oh, this is a good drawer. So I have my envelope punch board. And I have all of my letterpress stuff, and as you can see, it's all still in the wrapper, but we will get it out, and we'll do a tutorial on whether or not it's worth the investment. I know it will be. Okay, so here are my punches, not the ones I use every day, so these are just punches, really. Lots of different shapes and stuff. And more punches and borders. Okay. And there's the cute baby. Hey, Mr. Handsome. Okay. Thanks for being a good baby. Okay, so here we have my Tim Holtz tiny attacher refills. For some reason, they were like $1 one day or something. So I don't know if they were discontinuing, but I bought them all. And here goes blade replacements. And here go the old standard stencils that we used to use back in the day for cutting, but they really make great, they're great to use with your sprays. If you're into geometric shapes, which I am. And in this one, I have all of my boards that I need for embossing and for cutting. And that magnetic board that they just came out with is genius, so I suggest you get that. Okay, so here is my adhesive drawer. Need a better solution for my adhesive because I have so much. This is, these are my dies. I love my dies. So all of these dies are like label dies. And then I have some alpha dies. And I have a whole little container of alpha dies. Love alpha dies. And then I have some more labels and shapes and thingies. And these are all like pictures or frames or something. I'm not sure that's what those are. Okay. Almost done. Try not to bore you with the putting back of stuff. And okay, so here are, did I get a foot? I'm gonna have to edit a foot out because my legs are like, okay, anyway. So here are my Tim Holtz Sizzix. This is by far one of my favorites. I adore this one. Use it all the time. Yeah, so that's what this is in this drawer. And then these are the old school Sizzix, which I still get a lot of use out of because when I bought them, I only bought the classic ones. Like I bought this book plate designer. Classic shape. It's not going to go out of style, you know? Sorry. And I try to keep them so that I can read the titles. And so, you know, I bought classic shapes so that they wouldn't go out of style, like hinges and book plates and tabs and rectangles and charms. So I can use them, still use them. And this is more dies and my Epiphany collection. I love a gadget or a tool, so I have a lot of those. And more punches. Yes, every shape imaginable, but not too many. I only buy classics, so I don't buy crazy shapes. I buy the bursts, the hearts, the hexagons, the classic shapes, and never buy them without a coupon or on sale. And then this last one are my spellbinders and my framelits. And that concludes my Jet Max section. But again, this is just my cutting section. And I'll give you one last scan of the happy baby. Hey, Mr. Handsome. Okay, so last but not least in the room is my expedites. I have two of them, 1 and 2. Actually, I have one more section. I have one set of expedites and another set of expedites. Now, what's in them? Well, I work in projects, and I have several lifetime projects, if you will, or they don't really have a set timeline. But in this one here is my red one. That's my spiritual journey book. It's about, you know, my spiritual journey. I do a lot of my art journaling is in this one. And this one, I am believing God for a daughter, so I've already bought her a baby book. And so let me tell you how these albums are designed. I have my sons each have a baby book and a life book or a king book. So they have a baby book and a king book, and their baby book is just their baby book that first year, but their life book or their king book is every year from year to year. I put in ashy fingers. I put in stuff about their life and about leadership and about being a man, and I write letters to them. So that's what's in these, and I'll go into more details about those projects. Now the black ones are project life, year to year. Right now they're empty, but they'll be year to year. And then I have 3 sets right now. So blue is for Elijah, orange is for Isaiah, that's his favorite color, and light green is for Isaac, because we told him he likes frogs. Okay, and so, that's what's on those. And then here I have lots of different stuff, but I'll just kind of go through what I have. Here I have some stickers. Here I have Xyron refills are in that one. Here are mini albums. And I don't know what I'm going to use them for, but they were like on clearance, and so I got them. Or on sale or something. This is where my camera stuff kind of goes. I have several video cameras and stuff. And here's tissue paper here. It's not very attractive, but it works. Here I have my floss. When I was a little girl, I used to collect floss, and it's hilarious to see that I still like floss. This one is like containers that I don't want to get rid of because I think I can either alter them or use them for something. Here's light bulbs, of course, everybody has them. I bought these Project Life things, the journal and the I don't know. Anyway, so here I have some, I don't know what they're called, but they're the big ones, like 12 by 12 containers. And I have my Christmas stuff. I have Christmas, and I think this might be like love or wedding or Valentine's Day or something, right? And then here's an album I'm going to work on, an anniversary album for me and my husband, so I have a bunch of stuff there. And here's some of these cool, I think, fabric papers that they used to sell at Joann's. I thought they were wonderful, so I just bought them. I use them on mixed media. Okay, down here, I also dabble in jewelry making. So this is all of my jewelry making stuff. What I make is, I don't know if I have any here to show you, but I make headbands and hair accessories for natural hair because I have a natural fro and I need a pretty accessories. That's what's in there. Don't know what's in this one. More beads and hair findings and stuff. This is like my big box of tools. I got some serious gadgets in here, Shelly. I have the Milwaukee heat gun. Love that one. I have a blow dryer, right? I got to get the Ranger heat tool, but I don't have it. So I have a gotta be careful because you'll cut yourself. I have this little soldering thing, or anyway, it's a stencil cutter basically. I want to show you mine. I want to show you my grandiose heat gun. Glue gun. I got this Alien's Ultimate glue gun. Why does anyone need a super duper glue gun? Well, I'm going to show you a way to make stencils out of glue guns, and so that's why you need that one. And then I have, another heat cutter. This is a heat cutting tool. And I have this Martha Stewart. Pay for the name, right? That Milwaukee is way better. And then I have some the classic heat guns down there. So this is like my Gadget Girl toolbox drawer. Okay, and here some journals. Always have journals. Always have journals. I write a lot. We're almost done. Baby is crawling over to us. Say hey, hey, Mr. Handsome. Okay. We're almost done. I'm sorry. Okay, so for some reason I don't like to throw away these containers. So this is all my alterables. This is my box of stuff to make my own stamps, make my own stencils. That's a big box of stamps and stencil supply stuff. And okay, I'm wobbling, right? Wobble baby, wobble baby. We already talked about that. Okay, so remember I talked about I work in projects? Right. Okay, so these two boxes, I think these two boxes and that box are all projects. These four right here are baby albums. Remember I said I've got 3 baby albums to make up, to finish? Oh, this is actually an empty box. So this is baby album stuff. So, yeah. I don't want to pull it out and make a mess. But anyway, it's got all my baby collection stuff in there. And down here, I have I have some more stencils, and I was real excited to get this the other day. but it's stencils for clothes. So one of the projects that I'm working on, I wrote a Bible study called Queen That I Am, and I'm going to scrap or art journal my way through it. So this big box here is a collection of supplies I've been collecting about with crowns and queens and the stuff I'm going to use in that project. So that's what's in there. But I bought this one because I'm doing a lot of ladies and a lot of queens, and look at that, you just got these little stencils of dresses and faces, and I just was real excited about that. And then here I've got foam, more foam stamps, you know, you get and you collect, and again, more stamps, more wood stamps, and oh, we have 2 more sections. This is a long video, eh? And there's some washi, there's a baby, and then back here is where I keep my 12 by 12 colored cardstock. That I really call it emergency cards. Like I use it maybe for bases, but not a lot. So it's back here in case I need it. I definitely use it on my son's school projects, and that's what's back there. Okay, we have 1 more area and we'll be finished. Okay, our last area is where I sit and create and stamp and color. So it's really my color area. And I finish the project. So what I'll do is on the table I will assemble it and put it all together, and then I come to this table and I put the finishing touches. So this is my finishing station, if you will. And I have lots of goodness on this table. Here I have a little caddy that has my silver, gold, white pins and some copper pins. And I have someone wanting to join the conversation. And then here I have another one of these little circle spinners. And this one has my everyday tools. So I've got, like, I love this Tombow adhesive, the stamp runner. Love this thing. Also, big fan of the high-tech. This is the refill. The big one, I must have just used it because it's over there. And of course I can't get it back in there, right? Ha 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 ha. Never can get stuff back in there, especially not when you're trying to film it, right? Huh. That's kind of the way it goes. And wonderful scissors, my favorite too. They're right here. Just some glue and stuff, and an X-Acto knife because you always need one of those handy. I have these thin washies. Love them. I have them stored in I think it was a 7 Gypsies tray, and I have another one underneath, and since they just came out with another set, I can use them. I have this Promise. I'll tell you all about that later, but that just gives me greatness. I have a bowl of Faber-Castell crayons, and then these paint markers. I have a whole bowl of jelly pins that just make me happy. Just feel like candy. And then I have another carousel of black pens. These Sharpies are one of my favorite pens, so I keep lots of them around. And then these Pitt pens are marvelous, marvelous. This big brush here, dude, that right there, everybody must own one of these. And then I have, I have the Project Life pens, journaling pens, and I have the Micron pens. So I have a bunch of black pens. Okay, now, more yummy goodness. First, let's zoom in here. These little white caddy things, you know it. They were these little black caddy things were white ones. I spray painted them to give myself a base, right? So that's where I got those 4. I have 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on top of them, I have these little ink holders. And I don't know how many I have, but I have all of my inks. Let me move my light out the way. And so I have my color box pigments. Love them. I have Brilliance inks here. They're wonderful. Great richness of color. I have the Heidi Swap. I was impressed. They're actually it's a good stamp in ink. The Mementos. I have the Memento colors. I like bright colors and colors, so I have a lot of those. I love Stays On. I love the Hero Arts. you know, I'm not gonna act like I always get buy inks right. I have a whole box of throwaway inks that were like worthless purchases. So these that are here are actually the ones that that won. And this little card that I'm looking at, Shelly made me that card. Is that not amazing? I mean, she's just amazing. Hi, Shelly. Okay, and then these are my distress inks. I love these two right here. They are beautiful. And okay, so what's in these little things here? I have my gelatos. Yeah. And apparently we just discovered there are 40 colors. I don't have 40. I think I got like 24. So I'm missing some. I have empty drawer. Wow, really? And then I have, I have stays on refills, and these little cute little things. They're cute, but they're not. I wish they would have made them a little differently, because the lids come off. But anyway, they're really good for distressing and giving your page a little color. And then I have some of those teardrops in here. They're great to travel with. Okay. And then I have my little cross. Isn't it pretty? Okay. Yes, I have also a MAC. Yeah. This one is connected to my silhouette. So is the other one. But I was working on some stencils, and so that I could work in 2 different places, I was just working on my laptop. So, little man is talking up a storm. We're almost done. Okay. Hey, we're almost finished, man. Mr. Handsome. Here's my pens. I love my pens. Okay, this is my small little collection of Copics. I only got flesh tones. I got a lot of brown girl flesh tones, because I'd be a brown girl. And then I have, they're color coded. Now what's interesting to me is I have so many green. I don't know. But anyway, I have a lot of hot pink. You can tell I like hot pink and red. And down at I have lots of mixtures in here. So I have, in this section, I'll have the Pitt big marker. In some sections, I will even have some little Pitts. You hear him? He's trying to get loud. Really, dude? Dude. Anyway, so those are my markers. And here, last but not least, is my little mat that I work on. Oh, I didn't show you my washi tape. And I have my washi tape hung up in the air. This is going to do for now, but I'm going to change this around. I have another idea. But for now, this will work. That's how I keep my washi tape. And then over here, I have a little board. Remember I told you I wrote a Bible study. And so here's the book that I'm writing. And here's the piece of the Bible study that I'm writing, or have written, and that I'm teaching from. That's a picture of my mom and my dad when they were young. And I think that's it. We have made it. The baby survived, and we survived. I thank you for joining us and checking out my craft room. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you saw something that inspired you. I just love this space. I have a great time with the Lord here. This is a holy place and a sacred space for me. So though I have a lot of stuff, I use my stuff. And let me just, last caveat, I'm trying to find the right words to say, but I'm a very busy woman, and I would love to be able to craft all the time, but I can't. And so having stuff already available makes it easier for my lifestyle for me to craft. If I had to run out to the store and get stuff all the time, I wouldn't be able to craft on the time that I do get to craft. Well, as a mother of 3 sons, as a wife, as a businesswoman, as a leadership professional, I don't have a lot of extra time. But this is important to me because this part of my life energizes in me, refreshes me. So it's very important that I have a space I can go to and just create. And so this is my little place in the world. The last thing I wanted to show you was this thing on my wall in my bathroom, and it kind of says it all, doesn't it? This is a place wide open, spacious, where my soul breathes and my heart imagines and creates. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Oh, if you liked my room, and if you want to see what I'm going to create with all this yummy goodness. Subscribe to my channel. Tell your friends to subscribe. I know you're probably like, yeah, I'm not liking her or subscribing her yet, but trust me, anybody with this much yummy goodness should make good stuff, right? And if nothing else, at least we'll show you how to use the yummy goodness. All right, so thank you. So subscribe to my channel. Tell your friends about my video. Thank you so much. Bye. Okay, I have to go lightning speed. So here again, this zone is my cutting station. I'm gonna go really fast because I have a little baby sitting over there being entertained with his glasses. Say hi, baby. Hey, Mr. Handsome. Okay, back to the video. Okay, so in this drawer, the top, I have my stamp presses. Love these, swear by these. I have both Martha Stewart sizes, and I have the big Fiskars. Okay, yeah, I have the 4x6. I have the little one, 3x4, the 4x6, and then the big Fisker big one. Love them, love them, love them. They make all the difference when you're stamping. Okay, and here I have kind of my mats for piercing, for glass cutting, stamp cleaning mat. And this one, I've got a drawer of stamping blocks, all different sizes, and a little trick. I always keep an eraser handy because sometimes you need to prime your stamps, and I keep this little file just to prime my stamps too if they're not working well. Okay, and so then in this Jet Max here, I've got these little Making Memories alpha stamps.